What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got a beautiful destination RV for you. This is the 2025 Cedar Creek Cottage 40CRS, and I think this is just a stunning camper. I think you guys will too. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. And while you guys are watching this video, if you don't mind, take a moment to comment throughout and let me know how you feel about it. If you're looking for some more of the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, like, I mean, look at that thing. Pretty darn tall. You want to know how tall it is? Check down there. I'll also try to pop it up on the screen. But this is a 3-slide unit with the hitch portion up in the front. So what that allows you to do is really utilize the rear for, what is predominantly a better view. If you got a lake life, you back it up. Now you got a fantastic view of it. But very, very cool. We're going to spend about 15 to 20 minutes or so here on this tour. Start off on the inside and then work our way around on the outside. But again, it's the 2025 Cottage 40CRS. And this is made out of the same factory that the Cedar Creek fifth wheels are. So that luxury, fifth wheel feel to you. And what's nice about these, you got really nice, thick sidewalls right there. You can see, that's probably looking at about 3 inches thick for the door. It's 2 inch thick for the wall. They use an upgraded insulation and a higher end fiberglass for you too. So this isn't going to be, the cheapest destination RV that's out there on the industry, but it is going to be, one of the nicer ones. So dual opposing slides here into the living room. Sometimes that camera kind of catches a little bit of that yellow tint. You're going to have your cooking and entertainment over here. A really nice size island right there with a flip up countertop. And then right over here is going to be your, kind of your seating slide. Another thing that I enjoy about Cottage and Cedar Creek in general is they use a composite flooring for the slides themselves instead of a plywood. So it doesn't build up any like mildew or mold or anything like that in the case you have an again, 6'10" tall high slides, which for a visual, I'm 6 feet tall, maybe 6'1" with some shoes and a hat on. But you can see plenty of headroom there. So it's very kind of big guy friendly, which I appreciate being a, bigger dude. The windows in this are incredible. I mean, look at this view. Pretty darn crazy. The panoramic windows over here, all of which open up for a good view down at the bottom. And then the windows out the back with the trifold seating for 4 that expands out for a little bit more. But I mean, I love everything about it. It's also going to be a wide body construction. So 102 inch from wall to wall on the exterior. So you're going to get things like wiggling and jiggling room throughout the to the right and to the left of the island. Now in this island, you're going to see you have solid surface countertops, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. You also have a stainless steel bowl with a cup cleaner, soap dispenser, waterfall, little controller doodad, and then your high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have the middle pieces offset on the right, which with their accessories that they have, which are going to be right there, you can kind of make like a vegetable washing station or, kind of like a split it between dry and wet zone, which are nice. Also notice here, real wood with the copper finish for the magnetic tab. But you see how it's going to be that soft close. You don't have to worry about grandkids coming in here like barbarians and, slamming things throughout all hours of the night if you're sleeping them on that trifold. Dovetail construction too, so that's pretty darn nice. Close that up. Over here on the other side, I love how it is going to be two-toned. And again, you do have the accent lighting and the flip-up counter, which this magnet is incredibly strong, but gosh almighty. I actually wish, I know this sounds crazy, I kind of wish they would use a less strong magnet because, I mean, that's my bowling hand. It's hard to open that up sometimes. Of course, it is like 35 degrees in this warehouse. Outlets, USB, Universal C, and then we're back on over to, the seating slide. So power theater seating, you can get this in a couple different color variations. So if this isn't your favorite, maybe another one will be. Stainless steel cup holders, a place for your books or, your controllers, your remotes. You also have extend and retract. Click of a button there, you're good to go with a USB portion. But again, I mean, the windows, they're massive. Imagine if you have a view that's not inside of a warehouse, in the middle of snowy Indiana, and it's down at a lake. A Dracula shade, half Dracula, full Dracula, stop the old skin from sizzling, keep those nosy eyes out, but they're also going to be tinted, and the ones on the exterior over here are going to be frameless as well, which is pretty nice. Manual controls for the lights here, and then you also have USB Universal C, 2 chairs, and then one of those for extra cushiony seating, but also some storage. And then you're going to get things like utensil storage, and then this clips out as well to expand the the seating. If you're a little bit rounder, you'll appreciate that, or if you're playing some cards. You're also going to get 2 ACs on this unit, both of which are going to be 15K, so one here, one in the bedroom. But I do enjoy the two-tone on the decor. A couple years ago, they were all brown, then they went stark white, and now they're kind of getting with the times on the both. I also really like the lighting structure there too. But the accent lighting, come out for a little midnight snackaroonie, and just have the accent lighting on there. I think that'd be pretty nice. Now this trifold sofa, anytime you see where there's 3 cushions, you know that's going to be a queen size bed. It'll come out to right about there, maybe a little bit, just enough squeak through room to get by on the island. But you're also going to have a counter on that side with an outlet. All those windows, again, day and night shades, open up for a breeze. But then you're also going to get little cool things like this, like just a little cup holder. And if you want to bring in a little can of apple juice, that's where you store it. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. Ceiling fan above me. And now you are to the entertainment and the cooking slide, which before we get there, you sit down, you can see that's your view directly across, easy peasy. You also got a fireplace. That'll be enough for the entirety of this room. No problem at all. No problem at all. That thing actually, you could tone it down a little bit and still heat it up. So you're going to save a lot of money on, campground expenses as far as like propane, because usually the electric is either free or it's like a flat rate fee. So right over here is going to be the hide me away storage. So you got your books, you got your blankets, your board games, pull out shelving. You have outlets too. So if you want to plug in like one of those handheld vacuums or whatever, my wife just got some steam cleaner off TikTok for whatever reason. Juice that bad boy up right there. Hang a hoodie on me. You got the little octopus doodad, and then you close it up. And now you're back in just a regular mode. You got a little shadow bowling gun right there, baby. And then here we are. Outlets on the side. Already showed you that. But what I enjoy about the cottages, they seem to have a ton of countertop space. So, counters on the island over here. We'll get to that. But then around the oven, if you're someone that likes to cook or to bake, there's a lot of room to get some stuff done. Me and my daughter have gotten really into just like making things, whether it's like brownies or cookies or just eggs in general. She freaks out every morning to make eggs. Well, we'd have room to crack it, pull it up her little step stool. We called her Perch. And then you got the 3 stovetop burner to whip up the fixins. You also got enough room maybe for like a little chicken, maybe on the smaller side. And then you have the cutting board, which underneath is going to have the trash can and some additional storage in the form of pull-out trays. Again, real wood, dovetail. A place for some spices and your paper towels. Outlets on both sides. I also enjoy the fact that it is going to be, the textured glass. A real microwave, which I'm gonna do them a favor, not open up this one, but popcorn, potato, beverage, the same as the one inside your house. I like how I'm hands-free right there on the hinges. I mean, look at that. That's just nice. All right, so as we are flipping around here, this is going to be your 12-volt refrigerator. If you're not familiar, in a fifth wheel, it might be a little bit more important, but if you ever lose power, this can run off of the battery. If you put solar panels up top, it can run off the solar. In the regular Cedar Creek line, the fifth wheel line, it comes standard with a 200-watt solar. This being a destination, most people don't have solar, so why would you stack it on? 2 freezer trays. And then you got some really good space there, there too as well. You're also going to have aluminum trusses, but this is a lot of good stuff. Go ahead and pause it there. Shows off that superstructure. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'll cover more on the outside, but 16 on center. So kind of like a house, house is 12. The RV is going to be 16. So every 16 inches or less, there will be a stud there for you. Now this right here is going to be what I would consider junk drawer central, where all the stuff that goes to be lost will be located right here, and something like a Keurig, a blender if it's nighttime and we're getting a little funky down at the old campground. You even have an outlet there. I don't know if I would ever use that, but why not have it, I guess. The bottom 2 are hair larger for storage too, by the way. But this just continues across on the wall. The top part's going to be hard to reach for a lot of you people. I mean, for me, it's almost, I don't know what the heck I'm putting up there, but probably like a blanket that I'm going to jump up every so often. Control panel right over here. I like the fact that it's going to be manual. The touchscreens are nice, but the manual is just a little bit more tried and true. They do have the tank heaters too. So if it's a day like today where it's snowing out, flip that on and it'll keep your tanks from freezing up on you, until it gets like excessive, obviously. Slide controls are on one button, so all three slides will come out on one button. You are going to get a curtain that comes with it, which isn't here because I'm down at the factory. They just kind of package it away, and then also a screen as well. This is going to be for your different zones. So zone 1 and 2 will be controlled with the RV Comfort, and then your Max Air located right there to help suck out the steam or stink from whatever you're doing, whatever you're cooking. And then right into here, I mean, look at that. Shaq or Yao Ming himself could have a functional shower in this thing. One-piece fiberglass shell. Typically, I like to pull the glass on the other side. It is a tri-fold, so that way you can get in and out a little bit easier. But, 6 feet tall, I can reach up, still can't even touch the ceiling. So, I mean, obviously you're taking a good shower. Plus, this guy, every time I see it, I point it out. I want to use it. I want to use it bad. I need to get one installed in my house. But the glass, like I said, tri-fold. I, again, prefer to push it over here so I can get in just a little bit easier. And then you're going to have 3 of these, and it just keeps continuing as you go down through the bottom portion. Porcelain foot flush throne, which when you close this door, you have plenty of room. And then 2 more, the hang it down on me octopus guys. And then you flip it around. You got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. Right here, bada bing, bada boom. Solid surface, splash proof. You're also going to have, the shutoff valves down there as well, which is located right there for the hot and cold. And heading into the bedroom, you got your own separate entrance over here to the right, but you also have a lot of walk-around room, which is nice. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's like 3 feet or so, which I think is pretty darn good, maybe 2.5. But you have storage here up underneath. Looks like you get queen bed, maybe even a camper king. But some storage up underneath, shelving above, shelving both left and right with doors that open. And then you have the USB and universal C. This is an option, or at least it was when I was selling it about 1.5 years ago. The Cadet wall heater, so make sure you ask about that just to make sure. I would never want to mislead you on what comes on these things. And then right here, you have a fan to get up on the roof, the insignia, and then another, big old Mac Daddy window. I mean, imagine that again. You're down at the camp life. You got windows up front. You got windows to the sides. This whole side is all windows. I mean, pretty darn fancy. Lift up right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you also have, the pull-out drawers there. Open that. Whoa. Open that up. You can see you got individual slots for your hangers, making life easy. And then you do have the vacuum there too as well. So more storage over to the left. Above. And then a place for your washer and dryer if you choose to do it. If not, you can remove that fairly easy. Never mind. I lied to you. That's not the one you can remove. I'm sure you could, though. Seems like it's something that could be easily removed. But I like how it's got the different shelving, because a lot of times it's removable, and then you remove it to put the stackable. That's actually got its own like little home. So again, kind of goes back to a little bit of the quality aspect. I'm so used to it being a flimsy board that you kind of remove. TV, there's your other AC. But I mean, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think, because we're going to head around the outside. Probably only be about 3 minutes or so. Not too much to show on the outside on these things. But man, looks good. It's a heck of a good looking camper. I think we can all agree on that. All right, so again, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link where you can access some pricing. But this is the 2025 Cedar Creek Cottage 40CRS. So as I was going into on that little sticker on the window, 102-inch wide body construction. So I'm talking from exterior wall to exterior wall, 102 inches. So that's just going to be nice for a little bit extra wiggling and jiggling room. You also got some really nice sized propane tanks, a place where you can put 2 batteries if you would like, and then this awning over here up until you get to the slide is pretty darn massive. I'm going to guess around 20 feet, but that'll be down in that description with the price link. Yeah, I misspoke earlier. Those are not frameless windows on the outside, so I do apologize on that. But they hire me because I'm friendly, so that's how that goes. So right here, you're going to have outlets, the Furrion TV, the extra large grab handle, dual axle, and I believe you can option out stabilizing jacks which most people don't put them because they're putting them up on blocks down at the campground. And even though this looks like the front of the RV, this is actually going to be the back. So this is, again, perfect for somebody who's on the lake life and their view is on the back rather than the front. Now, they have options too where the view is out the front. So it kind of works for all sorts of different folks. You know, that's why they make extra floor plans. These are also going to be eligible for a slide topper if you would like. A slide topper is a piece of awning that goes on top of the slide and it prevents debris from falling on your unit. So every time you're parked under a tree, you don't have to get up there and check and make sure that there's not a branch, because these seals, while though they are, you know, double or triple sealed depending on, let's see which one they got. See, I mean, imagine my finger is a tree branch. So that's at least the double. It's even hard to get in there. But imagine if a tree branch lands on top and then goes into it. That's where you get problems. Although it is difficult, that slide topper is just another way to make sure that really that never happens. So right here you have your low point drain access will be located underneath just to the right of the axle. And then you have your black tank and your sewer outlet connection right there, along with your 50 amp connection, city water, fresh water, and then your black tank flush, along with some access to some of your maintenance there too as well. Plus you have the cable hookups and then your other low point drain and your galley tanks. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Cottage 40CRS. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 meow. Rum dum, ba da 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 dum, shum bum bum ba da bum, ba da 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 dum, ba rum dum bum bum ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum.